Dawn Staley, former Virginia All-America, checks in.
A lot more things. Her knees have kind of slowed her up a little bit, but boy, she is fun to play with.
Again, the break. Staley, pretty no-look pass, and Leslie completes it.
Oh, the one thing you can't do when Dawn Staley is on the floor is look away, because she will nail you with a pass. Dawn Staley is absolutely sensational in the open court, and Lisa Leslie is going to take no-look pass, but right now Lisa is down at
playing man-to-man.
There's a steal. Dawn Staley. 3-on-2. She'll pull up and pass it underneath. And a basket for Heidi Bird.
For Charles, but here comes Dawn Staley with what she does best, and that's steal the ball. She wants to push the ball down the court. She's looking for a transition basket. She finds Heidi Bird's 2 points, transition, Virginia.
And here's another turnover. Staley stays back on defense. Beautiful feed to Steading.
unbelievable.
Dawn Staley, some showtime.
They just wear on you. I'll tell you, I really like to watch Dawn Staley play. She's always lurking. But look at this. She's going to find a player. A little Magic Johnson flair.
Brosamova try to touch that one inside, but turns it over. Staley, the lead pass. There is Feaster in the first bucket of the game.
There's no egos involved, at least thus far in the team, in terms of complaining about minutes. Staley inside to Swoops. And they just continue to pour it on. It's from Bolton Holyfield, the AT&T connection of the game.
In half, had some great baskets. The bench has been sensational. The defense got better and better as the day went on.
And we've seen that time and time again. A steal at one end, and it has been the defensive effort. And here you see Staley. She's come up with numerous
Well, Staley
steals.
has been like that the entire day. She is making sure that her hands are active, moving her feet.
I think the Tennessee defense has picked up a notch. Do you?
Looks like it. Heather Birds with a feed down deep. And Dawn Staley in traffic all the way. But missing the layup, and Staley back the other way. Player down court to Keisha Ward with a fake and a score. The line, Dawn Staley, an all ACC regular season and all tournament performer.
She's healthier now than she's been all year long.
Well, she must be after a...
And really the Sting, they're the best defensive team in the league, but they're not showing it yet. As you see, Allison Feaster, her senior year at Harvard, led the nation in scoring with 28 points a game. She is definitely somebody that can fill it up.
And things have slowed down here a bit. Staley pops and hits. Dawn Staley.
Back in the game for Brazil.
As a matter of fact, the first year of the WNBA. Nice pass inside to Lisa Leslie.
Crowd looking for a travel. Here's Staley, dishes to Franklin, who lays it in.
She does that so well. She penetrates.
She was supposed to be the one shooting, or she should be passing to Katie, and now with Katie out of the lineup, she is more aggressive and assertive.
Nice high-low there.
Staley quickly up court. Dawn puts it up and in off the glass.
She doesn't waste any time getting down.
He talked to us at practice yesterday about how Sales really matches up well with this national team talent.
You see the speed of a Dawn Staley right.
Staley stops, kicks it back out, thought about it for a second. Charlotte Smith-Taylor thinks and shoots and scores.
Don Williams has done an excellent job on the boards. That's her 7th. Staley with a rare jumper. Dawn Staley putting it in.
She keeps you honest.
The coach can shoot.
Beautiful behind the back pass and the layup.
And the rebound momentarily by Keisha Ward. Dawn Staley comes away with it. She will blow right by her defender. She said, see you later, Tanya Edwards. Comeback capability. Nice outlet. Burge. Running is Staley. Jumper from the paint. And Dawn Staley has a...
Very hard-nosed on Staley.
They overplayed the pass, and she gets it, and she's fouled.
1-on-3. Took it all the way to the basket. Tammy Reese is going to look for Staley, and as soon as Edwards overplayed the pass, Staley takes it all the way to the basket, and it doesn't bother her that McGee and Charles are there. She's triple team. She doesn't care. She's looking to score. McGee is pushing against her and pushes her from the back.
Dawn Staley, number 7 on the all-time Virginia scoring list. And that's one of the reasons why a 2-pointer.
To answer, she can shoot off the dribble or off the pass. Here she just takes Edwards one-on-one for a nice 16-foot jump shot.
Now Staley goes to the hole and scores, but no basket. She traveled on her way.
Debbie Ryan is in a state of surprise. You see that Staley is making a strong move to the basket, takes the ball in one hand, makes the basket. That's a very athletic drive.
That was not traveling either. Staley, shot clock to 5. She penetrates with the jumper. Yes! 19 for Dawn Staley. In traffic.
As the teammates fan out, it gives her the lane to come into to take her shot, and she just knows where the basket is. Her head's down. She knows where she is on the floor.
Staley. But got it back into Staley. And Staley and Reese come up 2-on-2. Not a bad combination. The Cardinals come back from way behind, and with just over 3 to go, they're even. That's Dawn Staley's answer.
Virginia can do it, then Tennessee can do it.
Staley with a steal. Reese running down the floor to her right. She somehow gets control and scores. Basket. Crowd is quiet here, waiting to see what will happen. Penetration, 10-footer, yes! 25 for Staley, and a 4-point lead.
Excellent offensive play by Staley. She has gone left more times than right today because Edwards has overplayed her, and she's able to make the crossover dribble. Edwards falls down. Excellent jump shot by Staley. Look at her balance as she goes up to shoot. Excellent rotation on the ball, elbows in line with the basket.
The 3 is missed. It's rebounded by McGee, taken away by the Cavs, and Virginia is 7 seconds away from Knoxville. The miss, and Virginia has pulled the upset and makes the Final Four.
They need to get one up so they have a chance for a rebound. Staley looking for a 3-point attempt as far as a foul.
Well, she got the 2 and got the timeout.
Be here at home, as is tonight.
Staley,
Great
6
vision.
seconds on the shot clock, and Andrea Stinson just bailed Charlotte out. Trying to go inside to Oldie, that one is knocked away. And Charlotte Smith-Taylor finally broke a streak as Staley scores there. 2 quick point guards there. Darling and Dawn Staley. Staley rounds the corner. Feaster has it. 6 on the shot clock. She'll take the jumper and drain it. Charlotte gets too much momentum and get too far ahead. You just keep digging yourself that hole. Smith-Taylor underneath, and now it's a 12-point lead.
He was wide open down below, and she's probably going to get the rebound and the layup. And of course, Miller misses the free throws, and Minnesota gives them a second chance opportunity. Her hands for these last 5 minutes. I mean, she's the one that makes good decisions.
Staley, the little jumper goes.
Down to 10 on the shot clock. Staley on the drive with a left hand.
The things that concerns them the most is this woman right here, Dawn Staley, number 24. Look at this nice crossover move. The problem with trying to defend this Virginia team is you can go with their first and second option, but when
Griffith takes on 2 to get the rebound. Staley, and then filling the lane, it's Nikki McCray.
He's with the Olympic team. Get all over Bird for that pass, because if she had made that in the regular season, she'd be taken out.
We almost we're looking for him. Staley to Katie Smith. And Smith gets one to drop.
McCray around the screen of Baranova finds Sales. Dawn Staley now. Nice move into the paint. Top shot, but the rainbow drops.
Look at Dawn Staley. People forget what an incredible scorer she has been throughout her career at Virginia on the Olympic team.
All-Star game. You don't play zone in All-Star game. Because people come to see the individual.
offensively yesterday, but already they're attacking that basket.
Burge buries it from 15. Heather Burge under the basket, missed the shot. And the ball still loose. A big collision. Lisa Harrison and Dawn Staley. And out of the pack comes Tanya Cardozo for her first basket.
Team members scramble for that ball, and Lisa Harrison coming in, getting hit in the mouth by Dawn Staley's head.
Staley guarded by head, works with a spin move inside.
Jeez. I'll tell you, that's what Pat Summitt fears, is that creativity. The Tennessee defense fronting the post. You can see Kelly Castile with nice defensive effort, but look at Dawn Staley. She goes past one, goes past Kelly Castile, and Deidre Charles gives her a little trouble, but hey, the player of the year.
The ageless Dawn Staley out front running the show. Tari Phillips from New York with the layup.
And everybody's got their new booties on today.
Boy, Lisa's are shining. Got batteries in those things. Nice reverse layup inside by Shamiqua Holesclaw, the Mystics. 35 assists combined between two teams. Here's Staley. Nice feed inside to Holesclaw for the layup.
Again, the All-American having trouble on offense, and back come the Cavaliers. Staley off the glass.
A behind-the-back dribble and then off the glass over three people. I'll tell you.
Didn't like the foul call on Dina Head. Her first cross-court pass. Staley, look at her create. Shot clock is off. Virginia can play it for one if they choose. Dawn Staley.
Oh, geez, how did she put that ball in?
She's not shy, that's for sure. Tari Phillips on the run out. And Phillips from the Liberty.
Hutchins and Cash and Nolan have really shot the ball well for us.
Richie, you guys have been on a big run. How have you guys been able to come back?
Been a real paragon of endurance and consistency. Staley knocks down the three. Hey, she's got in the gym range. If she's in the gym, she can fire. A 10-3 Western Conference
run.
Run.
Pretty. I tell you, Deanna Nolan's been pretty.
The TV timeout as we pass that point, but there's no break in the action. Staley for three. Handled it. And went right back to Staley. She's got a lot of traffic inside, and she still rattled it home.
AC was the one who took two key charges in the last game and in their regional final game.
When in doubt, go to your go-to. You see your teammate, Dawn Staley, trying to run off the leg cramps. Here's Tammy Reese.
And right now the assistant coach is massaging the calves of Dawn Staley to try to give her some relief.
Three, and way short. Staley saved it. Cardoza another chance with a left hand off the glass.
Inside by Staley off the rebound. Again, it's Dawn Staley who's playing the heads-up basketball. Tanya Cardoza able to put in the second shot, but it's Tanya Cardoza.
Look at the West, they have the size factor. They're looking for the outside shot. They're not going inside.
Catchings just flat out tearing them up.
Lane kicks it out to Staley. And in just inside the three-point line. Staley being posted up by Holesclaw, as you mentioned, and she'll go to the line for two. I'm sure Staley will have something to say on that.
Next time. I got something for her the next time. Y'all really put her at that was Tosh. Who you calling on? That ain't even nice.
Rebecca Lobo saw that move a time or two. Lisa's not enjoying that at all.
No. And she's going, she's letting Carol Walters know it too.
Staley controlling the ball for the national team. Back to Rebecca Lobo.
That's one of those shots where you better give me an assist by making that.
Works inside. Came up short and somehow got her own rebound and got it off glass. 25 for Staley. It's a two-point game with a minute to go. Adams had a hit by Staley. She comes flying into the press table. She's all right.
Katie Smith looked up quickly. Staley inside to Natalie Williams and off the glass from in front. And a turnover by Sandy Brondello under pressure from Dawn Staley.
Job of unsettling Lisa Leslie from her game.
Shamiqua Holesclaw, short range jumper and in at four.